We now return to SimCity 3000. Okay, one thing before we get started here. I've noticed that we've actually got the capability here for growing quite a bit of high-value residential in the area. These two blocks seem to be high land value, and it's actually starting to spread over here. Thing is, we're not going to get any more mansions here because, as you can see, this requires a minimum for tile space. And because of the way I've done things here, we're up against trees. So what we're going to do is expand some of this. I think this entire block is high. Yeah. So because of that, we're going to have to basically fill in some of these areas. And I'm okay with that because it will now naturally allow for like the hedges and fences to move around it. So let's come in with some light. And we'll just fill that in. So now that block should finish up. And then I think... So even if I did this side, it still wouldn't develop. So why don't we just go ahead, do that. That'll allow for the trees to still protect it. And then in this one, looks like we'll still get one there. Because I have been putting in... Well, we wouldn't get it that way. Okay. So I think that's kind of the end of where we're going to get mansions unless it spreads across the way there. Just an interesting little thing, though. Got high value there and medium, so eventually it'll spread. And I imagine this whole hilltop will end up being... Probably not there. Well, I mean, that's medium, though. It is high value medium. Let's see. But this whole area will hopefully start developing into some really high value... There. Okay. Right. Let's use some of this to fill in... Let's see. Some of these spaces. Do like a little commercial strip there. Kind of like a little area for the college shops and whatnot. And then why don't we start raising some value over here as well. Do, not that. Do another pond, let's say. There. Kind of covering those hills a little bit. Okay. And then, I guess I want to do the same thing here. Yeah, why not? We do have some need for these. You can put a couple of shops there. Maybe a park on either side. How is the traffic around here? Okay. Well, since that's a road, we should probably have a bus stop here. I don't think it's going to take away traffic from that necessarily. Already got one here. So yeah, let's plunk one of you. Yeah, we can go right there, that's fine. Oh, park right there. We gotta clean up this. Damn it. Okay, so that should start working there. We do also have this area, which was intended. So hopefully that'll start taking some of that demand away. And then what? We're going to have industry issues here. And then we've also got some other things to do here now. We need to come in. Okay, so we're gonna need like here. Oh, before I go doing this, let's see. I want to do a rail along the ridge here, so that it's 2 away, and we can start putting in some stuff. Put in some rail stations. We'll have that go across. Now, so I think like right here. Let's see, that's where we're at with the cops. Okay, that's acceptable. We got a little waste here for overlapping, but we now have overlap in some areas there. Hopefully that will cover that really well. And then in here, I think like here. Yeah. Again, we got the little gap, but that's pretty good. So, obviously this is not gonna work perfectly. 5, 1, 2, 5. Once again, we got a thing on a hill. So if I pull this back here, I might be able to do there. Okay, that's not terrible. Could be a lot worse. So, yeah, here. I guess I'm just going to put some commercial along that. Now, where are we at? That's 4 away. Helicopter come bearing down here. So I guess we can do like a park there. Nothing else is going to fit. That's fine. And in fact, I was actually kind of considering putting more parks around to kind of raise land value. So like these little tiny hill areas. I've got just 1 or 2 things. I consider putting hills there, or parks there. How's our... Oops. Yep, get away. Okay. Traffic? Traffic. So we could probably put a bus stop there. Definitely need one at that corner up there. Put one there. Put one there. Did we think we needed one over there? I mean, that's just like a perfect spot for us. Maybe I should put it there anyway. Yes. One there. Put a tiny strip of some commercial right next to the school. Just for some funsies. I was going to fill that in with it as well. Do we have any... I mean, we got poor transportation to other places, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to put a bus stop here, even though there's not a whole lot of high traffic in that area. These guys seem to be going the other way anyway, but maybe if we do put one there. Put that in. You know what, let's decorate the place a little bit. Try and raise that land value just a tad. So put a fountain right next to that. A small park right next to that. And then we're gonna have some more stuff. We don't have the demand yet. That. And I do think that we are low on water. We are. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to get started on some areas. I think, like if I put one there, and put one here, or like here, and then I can do connect ups with that. Do I have the money for this, though? Oh yeah, those are cheap. Okay. So we will need the one. Probably want one there. There. I'll raise the table. I imagine we're going to need several. So actually just having like one here and one here wouldn't be a bad thing. And get started with it. Could have it go up anyway. Just to cover. We'll try and maximize it just a tad. Let's flatten you. The crater. Figure out where the pipes actually should go. So. Do these go? No, they don't. So it looks horrible, but we got that going now. So that should add a considerable amount of water to this side of town. That is now getting completely covered, and I don't know. Having it right next to another landmark building, maybe we'll want to move that. I did consider... Let's put that performing arts center like right here. Now this... I don't think I want to put a high-density building there, because that's going to be out of place. Next to the hospital, next to performing arts. So maybe like medium would work. Provided we haven't completely eaten through all the demand for that zone. Let's put that performing arts center. Now I could possibly put a bus stop there. But I think for now that's good. Of course this was going to fill in eventually. Okay, so we still have an issue with the whole industry demand here. 28,000, huh? Well, I mean, at 5,000 we could put in another... or I could just wipe this out and drop in a new zone. I think that'd be the better way to handle this. Alright. I don't think rezoning works on its own. I think you have to destroy this. Maybe. Let's give it a shot before we go. Yeah, that doesn't work. So we gotta get rid of this first. Something like that. Now where are we at here? 13% full. I think it's going down. It's not. Garbage. That is not garbage at all. What are you doing? Another recycling center, because we need that. Yes, 50,000 apiece, so this will last me until 150. Take that. And this is about to blow at any time. But I think for right now we're good. I'll get rid of that as soon as I can, and then we'll make our connections, fill things up. Crime is going up. That's not great. It's not great at all. Okay. Here we go. And immediately we got ourselves a 4x4 in the medium. That is actually fantastic, depending on how tall it is. Yeah, we immediately cratered demand for it. How long is that going to take? It is a shopping mall. Make that historic. It's our first 4x4. Okay, librarians throw the book at Skinflint Mayor. Really? Aging backs can't bear a heavy residential tax. Well, so they say. Interesting. How many do we have? 3? Libraries are supposed to last 1 for every 41,000. Which I guess, yeah, we just hit the mark. Oh, interesting thing. Yeah, books in circulation equals population. I didn't ever notice that. That's kind of weird, actually, just because it implies that, like, at least everybody in town has one book. Maybe it does. Our education, or EQ, I should say, is very high in the city, so maybe when you hit that, like, it just implies that everybody is reading a book. Which would actually be kind of cool. Nice little touch. But I don't know. Still have not, I mean, maybe the research center and whatnot is what it's going to take to hit full 140. Anyway, doesn't matter. We need a new library, and that's great because I have a spot in mind already. And it goes right here. Bam. Okay. I mean, is the residential tax an issue? Maybe it would get us people finally moving in here. Let's lower this down for a minute. I want to see traffic. Suppose we could probably stand to put one there. 570 people, 600 people. They immediately decided to go this way, so that's not great. 400, okay. Well, it may just end up being that we have one every block over here. You can't get there from here. Zones abandoning due to poor transportation. Alright. Commerce is booming. 100 fee for the Thanksgiving Day parade. You know what? We're gonna hold off this year because I'm tired of waiting for that damn thing to go. Okay. Well, let's see. I gotta figure out which. So like that one, that one, that one, that one. Pretty much the whole shebang here is having issue. I mean, we can see we've got some poor transportation. Yeah, there's these underdeveloped ones. So pretty much the whole area over here is having gripes about that. Okay, well, where are we at? 34,000. I did want to combine that up anyway. Damn you, I really thought that was gonna level out. It did not. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just finish our road network over here so we can start seeing the vision. I don't like that. Let's... That'll work better. And how is it that all these damn intersections got founded on hills? Okay, so I'm sure that's going to cause all kinds of mayhem, but now... Well, okay, so within this area, where do we need a rail station? Probably right there, seeing how that's the connection at the moment. This may change in time, but for right now, we can absolutely put one there. And then we'll probably want one closer to, like, this area over here, because that's probably going to cross tracks there. You know where I should be putting rail crossings. I guess we put one there and put one there. Now that has nothing in it yet, so we'll bear that in mind in the future. We'll probably want another one, like, oh, okay. No electricity there. We'll probably want to put one... Maybe, well, let's see. What do I have for money? 32,000? It's going to be real damn expensive if I try and cross here. I don't think it's going to work anyway. I think it's going to make me spend a lot of money. Alright, surprising. Gonna be honest. Didn't think it was going to be... I mean, even this is lumpy and bumpy as hell. We'll fix that in post. We'll fix that at some other point. Okay. So I guess maybe we'll put one right there. That's great. So for right now, we'll kind of do this till I can get some kind of connecting something. Okay, well, I didn't think that one through very well, did I? Those are gonna conflict like crazy. And then, well, we just gotta... I guess we just gotta put it in. Put one there and one there. Like all these spare spaces I left. Because there is essentially one for every zone here. Now the... Oh, okay. Let me stop there, and a stop there. Choose here. Because of the nice way I've placed this, it's not going to fit well. And those guys shouldn't have an issue there. Guess I could get rid of one of the things on the corner. Or there, because that's a little bit closer. I guess, again, we need to look... Seems to be right here. But, you know, like, all this stuff is subject to change is the problem. Because as I add more stuff to the city, it'll develop differently here. It'll change its pathing and all that stuff. But at least over here, it does seem like we're having some issues. For sure. Putting a bus stop up here does nothing because they're transporting from one area to the next. Boy, this place got real heavy in a hurry, didn't it? Okay, we need to think about that then. Definitely like here. Need to put one. Is that a grab bus stop? Okay. I really wish you wouldn't just do that. I guess maybe this corner too. Maybe that corner and then that corner? We'll need a train. Maybe connecting up in there at some point. Maybe there should be one down here, too. It's actually significantly low with the usage there. So bad. It's so bad. I wish they would do transportation hopping, because then I could put a bus stop right there. They'd get off the bus, go to work some other way, come, you know, it would be much smoother. Well, all right. I bet that's going to be real expensive. Let's let her go for a minute. Still pretty good. Taxes are all on target. Left out of the rain. I hope you are still talking about the arms. Can't get there from here. We're trying, dude. We're real trying. This is not cooperating. This is not cooperating in a real bad way. So maybe we do need to go a little bit more drastic. Well, you know what? You know what the problem is? The problem is they're looking for work. They're looking for industry. That is the actual issue going on here. So, that's something that we need to actually consider. That is not the button I need. Let's go ahead and fill the rest of this in as intended. The insurance plaza. That's a 3x3 building. It's 3x3. Still, looks good. That is dense. That is okay. Sure. Okay. So, I guess we do need to start doing something to get them moving towards industry. There's just... I didn't really want to do that down here, still, because we're in kind of a period where they're still developing really dirty stuff. Although we are getting warehouses and the like, for some bizarre reason, are still pushing lots of bad air pollution. I don't know how to force my way out of that. I feel it like at this point we should be developing less polluting stuff. That's kind of the whole point and purpose of like the high education and the taxes and the ordinances. Is it really maybe tied to this industrial waste disposal? Maybe that would be the final thing to kill it? Let's see. Industrial waste disposal tax. Interest, doing business, pay for the disposal of refuse, addressing businesses. Companies dislike this tax, particularly small business owners. Ordinance brings monthly revenue into the treasury. Based on commercial and industrial buildings, it tends to lower their demands. Well, I mean, it's the last thing that I haven't tried yet, so... I guess we'll tack that on, and it's going to be deeply unpopular. Let's find out how much damage it does. Your demands here. Oof. Oof. Absolutely devoured commercial demand. Industry not so much. Okay. Performing arts center built. Culture lovers leap, twirl, and ouch, split. Now, did that demand disappear because of the little smattering I put in? No, I think it cratered because of what I just did there. Hospitals plentiful, thank you. Lowers taxes, brownouts, again. Sims demand tax relief. Repeal the smoking ban, again. Go away. We're trying to keep people alive for longer. Country club golf course wanted. Okay, cool. That's a big one, I think. Oh, it's not too big. It's a 5x5. Well, maybe I could put that up here then. I was thinking behind this layer of commercial that I was going to put it like a shopping center. I was going to put maybe one of those football stadiums, the hidden ones. Maybe we'll put a country club up here. Well, the country club would be kind of like, I mean, we could put it up here along with the geyser park and just make the hill really high value or something. I don't know. Once again, we'll hang on to that. I need to not be packing all of that in because we're going to have other areas like here and here that I still want to develop. So we don't want to be doing that. Okay, well, I suppose one thing we can do to maybe counteract the thing that I did. Well, that kills about $1,000, but that's actually okay. We'll lower commercial taxes even more. That's not what I want. You commercial taxes, hush up. And the brownouts, the brownouts, the brownouts. It is probably time to add another one. We do have the money. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. And that is the last polluting power station, the city. Okay, well, let's add in that. Rail station. Connect it to the neighbors. Throw in a little bit more of the medium to finish off that zone again. And who knows, maybe that'll end up being high density construction tools plant. Man. Pollution. Centered on the recycling centers? Well, this stuff, I guess. The incinerator, probably, actually. Well, look. 6%. This is almost dead. Probably going to blow on its own here. Alright, you know what? You're gone. And maybe that'll start clearing that up a little bit. Anywhere else in the city? I mean, it's moderate, but it's not bad. Not terrible, anyway. Low air pollution, no water pollution, so we at least got that down. Okay. Still pumping away there. Acid-based manufacturing. Yeah, I don't know. I was under the impression that at this point things would be much cleaner and we'd stop all this nonsense. But I suppose there has to be a little bit of dirty still. It just varies it. But Now, if this were SimCity 2000, we could tweak the taxes specifically targeting the industries we don't like. It's an unfortunate thing that every iteration of SimCity feels like it got better, but took away a lot of the micromanaging of it. Like there's a lot of features and stuff, superficial stuff that got added that make it feel better, but you know, they took away the nitty-gritty, which is unfortunate. Because in a situation like this, you know, we could probably push it and get just a bunch of tech labs and all that, and then everybody else would go elsewhere. Another thing, maybe expand the airport, or rather start a new airport and get that in preparation of further development over here. Yeah. Okay, well, we've got residential demand again, but we're going to keep giving ourselves problems as long as I don't have industrial jobs for them to go to. This is starting to clear up a little bit. That's good. Perhaps as we do more commercial downtown, they'll start going to their office jobs or whatever, and that'll be something that can cover up for it. But I do think I'm going to have to make a small industrial park down here. Emphasis on small because we don't want that pollution spreading. and then we'll start doing farms again. And oh man, it's just going to be a mess. One thing I did notice after that last attack of the locusts, they attacked this. This isn't real farm. This is all that unzoned ploppable stuff. And it's still, they still ate the crops. So that's interesting that it still treats it like, and it makes me wonder if even though it is unzoned, if it still employs people? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But anyway, we got work to do. But I think, man, I really wish I would have had more money at this point to do some rapid expansion. But I think it's probably time to get that working over here, or just do like a small industrial patch somewhere and then drag a train to it, and then we'll just have to train people in, train and bus them into their jobs. Which is doable, but it's not ideal. Anyway, did this develop at all? Well, okay, we're getting there. Some more of those nice lawns are growing. Hopefully, they'll start kicking over and developing into a full thing at some point. I don't know what we need to make that happen, because it's just high value. Low pollution, no water pollution, so we're at the same point there, as far as I can tell. What did we do? Let's go those bus. 580 now. Here's the thing. I should probably have a bus stop. Well, no, actually, never mind. I was going to say I should have a bus stop near commercial, but that's not actually true, because they don't go bus stop to bus stop. So that doesn't matter. In fact, if I remember the manual correctly, it says that it has a detriment against commercial zones, so bus stops in SimCity 3000 are purely for the residentials to hop on a bus, which is interesting. Only 81 here. Okay, so they're not using this at all. They're not using that at all. What is the traffic like here now? Yeah, they're still using that. I was thinking maybe they'd hop on buses and go this direction, but that does not appear to be the case. That bus stop is kind of a waste. Still using these ones, though. So that's nice. This one, I could probably stand to put another one over here. Let's go ahead and do that. Because they are taking off certain directions to go to work. I mean, one here or here. That's a high intersection. What is this? What is this? Okay, well, anyway, yeah, next time I guess we will be going into expansion mode, and hopefully maybe not too much, because we still got, oh, I want to picked in yet. We still got, you know, limitations. It might be possible to do a loan at this point. Where's the loans? Because I make money back pretty fast. So maybe it would be worth it. I would just have to sit on my hands for a while and not let that. Well, we'll start off with this. See how far that gets me. Probably not very far. Maybe I'll just have to start doing all this as heavy as well. Start changing the density. I don't like that idea. I'm gonna get some ugly stuff in here. That might have to be a thing, unless I want to make a huge industrial park here. But I think we can fill in farms again for a while. It's just the locusts. Did I not fill you in? Okay. Anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.